6th of November, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
V'hu lo amar adayin ashrei uvaletzion.
Right. See, that's the case over here, right? If let's say a person hadn't yet said Ashrei and Uvaletzion, they used to say to jump and say the Kedusha de Sidra with the Tzibor, and then go back afterwards and say the Ashrei and the Menatzeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. Huh. Okay. Yesh lo amro imahem v'achar kach. Okay, that's what we just said. Ashrei v'lam natseach. Okay.
Very good.
V'gam hasheni pesukim shekodem v'yata kodosh v'hainu uvalet Zion v'ani zot riti v'gomer.
So even these things, even these parts of the davening, that all the thing, everything has to be said. But it's better to try and say the Kedusha de Sidra with the Tzibor if you're running behind, and then go back to everything the way it should be.
Oh. Okay. I would think that would be with all the prayers though too, because after Shua, I see, there's sometimes people come in a little later, they daven more slowly than the Shliach Tzibor, and I see people still davening after Shua. So they must be doing these prayers that they couldn't keep up with.
Right.
Okay, so
good.
let's see. Dalit. Okay. Vakidusha shebitargum. Rotzel Omar the Pizuke Hakidusha shebilashon hakodesh ne'emarin davka birabim. Oh, that's interesting.
This is referring to, right, the psukim which was said in the Kedusha, they should be said in Lashon HaKodesh, right? And
Right.
said specifically Barabi, meaning in a congregational setting.
Okay. Because Sukei HaKedusha shed bitar gum ne'marin davka biyachid. Okay. Lefi shechol hu lishon targum ein lomar ota birabim. Oh, so he's saying definitely you shouldn't say the Aramaic out loud. It looks like.
So it's a little bit confusing here. There's the Kedusha, again, the Mechaber said the Kedusha was made in the Targum, and Yokin should say it, below Shnayim, but not two. And it shouldn't be said in a loud voice. So that means to say the Psukim Kedusha B'Loshen Kodesh Omrim Davke B'Rabim. These things should be said, these Psukim that are in Lashon HaKodesh, it should specifically said only if you're in a congregation of Psukim Kedusha, that should be Targum, and those Psukim of the Kedusha which are Aramaically translated, Ne'monim Davke B'Yachid, they should be said specifically by oneself privately. If you should call who Bishlun Targum, Eno El Shabrabim, anything which is in a translated form, you shouldn't say it out loud right? Let's see what we get here.
Uh-huh. Okay. V'alchein she'omrim kedusha desidra b'tzibor omer kol yachid b'fnei atzmo b'lachash hatargum shel hakedusha.
When we call Yokid B'Fnei Atzmo, we blush on the Torah, right? Shel Kedusha, right? Each person says, like, it's not said responsibly, it's not said something all out loud together. Everyone says it on his own, privately. You can say it in his tzibur, you say it in the minyan, but you just say it all by yourself.
Okay. The az lo mikre b'tzibor. Okay. V'zehu ma siyem harama shelo la'amra b'chol ram. V'im mitpalel shelo b'tzibor yachol omar gam hatargum b'chol ram. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Right. So it depends if you're in a tzibur, if you're not in a tzibur. Just try and follow the siddur. I think you do best that way.
Well, Art Scroll tells you everything.
Yeah, Art Scroll is great.
So they let you know.
Baruch Hashem. Very good. Okay, let's. We have a few minutes left. Let's begin Mechaber and Sifkat and Beis.
Oh, this is also interesting. Okay. So it says, Asur la'adam latzet mi beit knesset kodem kedusha desidra. So one shouldn't use the leave the beit knesset. Okay.
Right
Before
the kedusha desidra.
Well, at least my fellow Kollel people at my minion do that. So that's good. Okay, so the Haggah, the Omrim, let's see, Achar Siyuma Tefillah, Aleinu L'Shabeach, Me'umad V'Zaher La'amro B'Kavana.
When you come to the Aleinu L'Shabeach, you should be very careful about saying that with kavanah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Ukeshe Magia El Kel Lo Yoshia Yafsik Me'am Kodesh Sheyomar V'anachnu Korim.
You want to make a separation between what they do and what we do.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So is Vanachnu Korim referring to the specific words in the Aleinu there?
Yes, that's the word.
Okay.
We're not Korim exactly.
Okay. Okay. V'omrim Kadisha Tom Achar Aleinu. Okay, that I know because I do that. The mourner's Kaddish is said after the Aleinu. Filu Ein Veit Knesset. Oh, what, even when you're not davening in a shul?
Filu Ein Yosem, even if there's not a Yosem in the Beit Knesset.
Oh.
I mean, you don't need a Yosem to say that Kaddish. It's called Kaddish Yosem, but you don't need a Yosem to say that Kaddish.
Oh, that's right, because I'm not a Avel. Okay. Yomar Oto Ni She'ein Lo Ava'im.
Right. Right. He has a father and money. He can still say the Kaddish Yosef.
Okay. Yeah, when I started saying Kaddish, the rabbi of the shul told me that I should ask my parents if I have their permission to say it.
Right. Very good. That's right.
I had the same experience.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was actually quite young when I first started saying it, but someone's, I think it was an uncle passed away and they had no one to say Kaddish for him. So they asked me to do it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Vafilu.
Right.
Miyesh lo avaim yachol amro im ein avi ve'imo makpidim.
Right. So even if he has a person can say the Kaddish Yosem, even if he has a father and mother, said if the father and mother are not makpid. If they for
Okay.
some reason raise objections, so that he shouldn't say it. But if they don't raise objections, then you can go ahead and say it.
Okay. So then v'yesh lomar pitum hakatoret erev avoker achar tefillah. I don't think I do that. Huh.
Okay, very good.
Okay, then. Oh,
Yeah. Let's.
Pitum hakatoret. That's
Yeah,
before
that's
Angelo Kanu.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that next, right? We'll discuss that next time. Good. We'll start the
Okay.
Mishna Brewers.
It's
I think
getting
about
late.
10:30. So we'll start the Mishna Brewers next time. We'll go over this again tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Okay, very good.
Great.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shkoyach, later.
Thank
Okay,
you.
hope to
Thank
see you
you.
all tomorrow. Have a good day.
Okay, very
Bye-bye.
good.